Happy Friday, ladies. So happy to see you and looking forward to an awesome workout. Today we're doing a total body burn and cardio. We're gonna want one set of weights because we're gonna be doing renegade rows. That's at plank position with a row. I'm using 10s. Besides that, you're gonna need a mat and the rest is using our body weight and cardio. Super excited. All right, let's get warmed up. If you want, you can play your own tunes. All right, let's bring it side to side, opening up the hips and the knees. Good. Focusing on deep breaths. Good, let's bring it to one side lunge. Reaching over, just gentle stretch, looking up. Good, and swooping down and up for a full warrior. Stretching out that back hip, softening the shoulders, softening our face. Good, and squaring our hips off to the front. We're gonna dip down and up. Good, and two more. And one more. Reaching over to the other side. Gazing up. Good, and reaching over to a full warrior on the other side. Stretching out the back hip. Good. All right, let's reach it side to side, crossing over the body, putting pressure in the back heel. Good. Now let's reach up to the corner of the room. Nice. Good. Now tapping our heel in front and crossing our arms over the front of the chest. Keep it going. Good. And let's open up our shoulders. So while we tap our heel in front, let's swim backwards. Good. Now swimming forwards. Continue to tap that heel in front. Good, now heels up and back. Butt kickers, squeezing our elbows towards our spine. Now knees up, crossing over those obliques. Our core is to our spine. Good, right on, shake it out and jog it out. Let's rotate our wrists in. Good, and wrists out. Good, heels up, butt kickers. Let's pump those arms. Good, high knees, bring them up. Good, back to butt kickers. Bring those heels up. Nice. Let's squat to toes, chest up, core to spine. We're pushing our weight into our hips and our heels. Good. Let's bring this side to side, gentle from toe to heel. Good job. Nice, shake it out. We're gonna do some power squats. We're gonna get our legs out a little further than a normal squat. We're gonna squat down and hop up. Squat down, hop up. These are power squats. Chest is up, core to spine. Give me two more. Good job. Shake it out. Bring it down to a plank position. Back is flat. Core to spine. Push forward and back. Good. Good, give me some mountain climbers. Bringing those knees in, crossing over those obliques. Nice job. And give me 5 push-ups either on your toes or your knees. Nice job. Shake it out. You can continue to warm yourself up and stretch yourself out the way you like. I'm going to show you our 7 movements. Today is 7 movements, 3 circuits. Each movement is 40 seconds long with a 20-second rest. First movement is the dumbbell renegade row with a push-up. I'm grabbing my 10s. And I'm going to come down to a plank position. My back is flat, core to spine. My glutes are down and squeezed. And I'm going to row one at a time with my hips squared off to the ground. So I'm not going to let them come up side to side. I'm going to try to square them off and keep them quiet. Row 1, row 2, push up. Then row 1, 2, push up. Now, as a modification, you do not have to do the push up or bring the push up down to your knees. So after the 2 rows, you can bring your knees down and do the push up on your knees, press back to a full plank, and then row again. That's our first movement. Second movement is a plyo sprinter lunge. I'm going to show you 2 options. You're going to start off in a lunged position. Our hands are right next to our feet and we're leaning over and we're going to hop and switch. Hop and switch. These are plyo sprinter lunges. Now, this is the highest intensity that I just showed you. Modification, you're going to bring it up and you're going to do reverse lunges. You're not going to come down. So your chest stays, oops, sorry, lost my earpiece. Your chest stays up, core to spine, and you're going to do reverse lunges. All right, that's the second movement. Third movement, half seated leg circles. Sitting down on the ground. Our seat bones are on the mat. I'm going to show you at an angle. My chest is up, my core is to my spine. My hands are right on the ground. Bringing my feet up. I'm going to do 3 circles clockwise, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go counterclockwise 3. 1, opposite direction, 2, 3. We're going to continue to do that for the 40 seconds. 3 clockwise, 3 counterclockwise, starting over again. All right, that's number 3. Number 4, dumbbell hammer curl to press. So we're going to use our weights one last time in this workout. Grabbing my weights, I'm going to do a hammer curl, bringing up straight in front, pressing at the top, tricep extension, back up and down. So it's a controlled movement. Hammer curl, press, tricep extension. My elbows are still pointed forward. They don't come out to the side. There we go. That's a dumbbell hammer curl to press the tricep extension. Say that 3 times. Number 5, power squats. Just like we did in warm up, setting down my weight, my feet are going to come out, maybe not as far as a sumo squat, but close. Squatting down, chest up, core to spine, and I'm going to dynamic jump up to a pencil and down, up. Power squats right there. All right, that's number 5. Number 6, suitcase sit-ups, coming down onto my mat, onto my seat bones. I'm laying flat on my mat. I'm going to bring my knees bent in and my arms in at the same time. Up and down, up, down. A modification, you can do one leg at a time instead of both legs, or you could just bring your knees in and out if you don't want to bring your shoulders off the ground. So there's different options, different modifications. And last but not least, high knees. Standing up, just like warm up, bringing our knees up to our belly button. We can have our hands above our head to get higher heart rate, or you can keep it down. So this is the modification, and this is highest intensity. All right, there we go. That's the last movement. I'm gonna get the timer started. Let's get ourselves ready with a dumbbell renegade row. Remember, each move is 40 seconds long. Ready, set. We're in a plank position, ready for our dumbbell renegade row. Ready, set, go. Back is flat, core to spine. My glutes are down. Keeping my hips quiet so they're not moving to side to side. Good, you're doing so good. You're halfway there, push. Remember, you can bring this push up to your knees. Almost there, just 5 more, push. Challenge yourself. Good work. Deep breaths, shake it off. Next one is those plyo sprinter lunges. So we're gonna move our weights out of the way. In 8. Now remember, you can do just reverse lunges as a modification if you do not wanna add the hop. Oh yeah, feeling this. All over the legs and the glutes, halfway there. Keep pushing. Core to spine. Feeling so good. 10. Embrace the burn. It's our best friend. It's where the change happens. Shake it out. Whew, so good. Nice job. Bringing it down onto our seat bones. We're doing the half seat leg circles. In 5. Doing 3 each side. Bring it up, 3 clockwise. After we do clockwise, now we do counterclockwise, 3. Good, nice. Back to clockwise, 3. Awesome job. Now counterclockwise, we got this. Just 12 seconds more. Good, 5. Nice job, rest. Those were hard. Nice work. Grabbing our weight, standing up. Dumbbell hammer curl. To a press, to a tricep extension. In 8. Good, here we go. Bringing it out, hammer curl, press, tricep. Elbows are pointed straight forward. Don't let them come out to the side. Squeezing them towards the body. Good, deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Doing so good. Just 12 more. Nice job. Good work, rest. Bring that heart rate down. Set the weights down. We're going to power squats. In 5. Starting in a squat. Here we go. Down, explode up. Chest is up, core to spine. Focus on the deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, you're halfway there. Keep pushing. Good. Just 10. You're almost there. Don't give up. Don't stop. 5. Good work. Shake it out. Bring it down to your seat bones. We're doing suitcase sit-ups. Laying flat on our back. Good, here we go. Fold it up and down. Remember, we can do this one leg at a time. Doing so good. Just 20 seconds more, halfway there. Good, 5. Nice work. Good job. Last one. High knees. Standing up. 12 seconds more rest. Good, here we go. High knees, bring them up. Bring your hands above your head for the highest intensity. Bring those knees to your belly button. You got this. Core to spine. Nice job. Halfway. We've got this. Keep moving. Push. Just 10. So strong. Good work. Nice job. Shake it out. So good. Let's take a full minute of rest. Bring that heart rate down. Thirty more seconds of rest. Bring the breath in through the nose to the diaphragm. Out the mouth. 12 more seconds of rest and we go to those dumbbell renegade row to push up. So we're in that plank position in 5. Here we go, row. One at a time, push up. Good, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, control. Just 15 seconds more. So close, 5. Nice job, rest. Good work. Put those weights aside. We're going to those plyo sprinter lunges or reverse lunges as a modification in 5. Here we go. Deep breaths. Weight is in the front leg. Using the back leg to push off. We're leaning over that front leg, halfway there. Once you've maxed out, you can do reverse lunges. Just 12 more. Push. So close, 8. Woo, good work. Holy cow. Good job, shake it out. Sitting on our seat bones, on our mats, half seated, leg circles. You might need to bend your knees when doing this. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Here we go. 3 clockwise. Good. Now to the other side, counter clock. Good. Other side, clockwise. Good. Counterclockwise, we've got this. Do 3 each side. Good. Good job. Nice work. Deep breaths. Standing up, we're doing dumbbell hammer curls. Press, tricep. 3 movements. Ready, set, and go. Hammer curl, press, tricep. Control, core to spine. Deep breaths. Good, we're halfway there, push. Elbows in. Heads in line with the spine. Almost there, 10 seconds more. Nice work. Set those weights down and shake it out. We're going to power squats in 12. 5 more seconds of rest, power squats. Here we go, squat, explode up. Good. Make this a dynamic movement. We're more than halfway there, keep pushing. Deep breath. Bring that chest up, core to spine, 10. Good job, rest. Deep breaths. Sitting on our seat bones, we're doing suitcase sit-ups in 8. Here we go. I'm doing one leg at a time. You're doing so good. Just 15 more. We're almost done with our second circuit on a Friday. Total rock stars. So strong. Just 5 more. Nice job. Awesome rest. We're going to be standing up for those high knees in 12. 5. Here we go, high knees, bring them up. Good job, hands above those head. Nice work. Doing so good. This cardio is so worth it. You're halfway there. Keep it going, 15. Almost there. 8. Nice job. Full minute of rest. Deserve it. Bring that breath to the diaphragm. "25 more seconds of rest, starting with that dumbbell renegade row to push-up. Remember, each movement's only 30 seconds long. In this last set, this last circuit, we're gonna cruise through this in 12. We're in a plank position, renegade row to push-up. In 5. Here we go, plank, core to spine. We're keeping our hips quiet, squared off to the ground. Squeeze those glutes. Deep breaths. Almost there, just 10 seconds more, push. Nice job, shake it out. Rest, this is a quicker rest. We're going to those plyo sprinter lunges in 8, or reverse lunges. Here we go. Add the hop if you can. My core is to my spine. 12. You're almost there. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Keep moving. 3. Nice job. Shake it out. Got that heart rate up. Sitting down on our seat bones. We're doing those circles. Seated leg circles. Here we go. Good. Other side. Good. Just 8 seconds more. Good job. Rest. Standing up, we're doing hammer curls to press to triceps. Grab those weights in 5. We are cruising. Here we go, hammer curl, press, tricep. You're doing so good, halfway there. Elbows close together. They're squeezing in. We don't bring them out to the side, just 10 more. Nice work. Rest. Set those weights down. We're gonna go to those power squats in 8. We are almost done with our 3rd circuit. Here we go, bring it down, squat, dynamic hop. You've got this, chest up, core spine. You're so strong. Keep pushing. Deep breath. You're halfway there. Push through the discomfort. Just 8 more. Yes, good work, shake it out. We only have 2 more exercises. Suitcase sit up, laying flat on our mats. 3 seconds more. Here we go, bring it up, 1 at a time. Good job. Just 12 more. Good job. Rest. Last one, ladies. Standing up, high knees. Just 5 seconds more rest. We've got this. Finish strong. Here we go. Bring them up. It's just 30 seconds. What can you do in 30? Push. Don't stop now. We're halfway there. Just 8. Good work. Nice job. Just finished 3 circuits on a Friday. Good job. Take a full minute of rest. I'm gonna bring that heart rate down, and then we'll stretch it out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna clean my weights. Continue to bring the heart rate down with deep breathing. Okay, about 20 more seconds of rest. If you have your own cool down music, now's the time to turn it on. In about 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna go turn on my cool down music. Hold just 1 second. All right. If you have cool down music and you wanna use it, go ahead and turn it on. Let's get stretched out. Let's continue our deep breathing. I'm gonna bring the breath in through the nose, drawing the breath to the diaphragm, that's our belly button, filling up like a hot air balloon. It feels awkward at first, and then pushing it all out through the mouth. So we're gonna focus on those deep breaths as we stretch. Let's bring this side to side as we paint the sky. More deep breaths. Good, and now we're gonna bring it to one side stretch, reaching over, gazing up to the sky. And go a little deeper this time now that we're really warm. Good, now we're gonna straighten out that bottom knee, tops of the fingertips down as we continue to gaze up, feeling a deep stretch in the inner thigh. Good. Slowly, we're gonna come down, both hands next to the foot, dynamic runner's lunge, up and down, pumping blood to those legs. Good, knee comes all the way down for a full runner's lunge. We can hold here, or if you want, you can reach your arms up, warrior arms to the sky, gazing up, your choice. Really stretching out that back hip. Good. Bringing those hands down by the foot. Now we're gonna push back, hinging in that back hip. Toe comes up to the sky, folding over the front of the leg. You should feel a deep stretch in the back side of the front leg. That's the hamstring. Should be a very deep stretch. Deep breaths. These stretches might be slightly uncomfortable, but it's good to hold and breathe through it. The muscle will slowly release. Just takes time. Good. Now slowly coming forward again for another runner's lunge. Pushing in that back hip. And if we want, we can reach our arms up to the sky. Good. Hands come down beside our feet. Hips come up to the sky. Both legs straight. Firmly planting both feet into the ground. Putting pressure in the heels. Stretching out that back of the front leg. That's the hamstring again. And slowly we're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. Reaching behind. I'm grabbing my right arm to my right foot. Stretching out the quad. Keeping our knees close together. Not letting that bent knee come out to the side. Trying to keep it squared off underneath the hips. Good, and slowly releasing that foot, taking that same very leg, same very foot. We're gonna draw it over the top of that stabilized leg, pushing back into our hips, hinging in the hip, feeling a deep stretch in the gluteus maximus. And hold on to a chair or wall for balance, or you can work on balance. It's up to you. Good, and slowly releasing, bringing that leg behind. Now we're going to square off our hips to the center of the room, dipping down and up. Deep breaths. 2 more. 1 more. Good, and now we're going to come to the other side stretch. Reaching over, gazing up to the sky. Chorus to spine. Good, now straightening out that bottom knee top. So the fingertips down, looking up. Deep stretch in that inner thigh. Good, swooping all the way down. Hands come down to the foot. We're doing dynamic runner's lunge, pumping blood to the legs. And then we're gonna keep the knee down on the ground for a runner's lunge. And if we want, we can reach our arms up into warrior, putting pressure in that back hip. Good, hands come down beside my feet, and I'm pushing back into the hip, hinging the hip, folding over the front of the leg. Toe comes up to the sky. A really deep stretch in that hamstring. Good, slowly pushing forward again to another runner's lunge. Stretching that back hip. Still focusing on our breathing. My hands come down beside my feet. Both hips come up to the sky. Legs come up straight. Feet are firmly planted in the ground. Pressure should be in the heels. Should feel a deep stretch in the hamstring. Good. Slowly we come up one vertebrae at a time, taking our time. And then I'm going to reach my left hand back to my left foot, bringing it up to the glute, and stretching the front of my thigh, stretching my quad, keeping my knees close together. Good. Slowly releasing that foot. Now bringing it in front, drawing it up over the top of the stabilized knee, stabilized leg, pushing my hips back, hinging in the hip, getting a deep stretch in the gluteus maximus. Working on my balance. I can also reach a wall or a chair to help stabilize. Good. And slowly releasing, bringing it behind, centering off to the front of the room. I'm actually going to now reach my hands down in front of me for a downward dog. I'm going to use one side of my mat. So reaching down and out in front of me, pushing my hips up to the sky, the back of the legs, getting a deep stretch as I push my heels down to the ground. So I'm trying to get both feet completely flat on the ground. Good. From here, we're going to push through to plank position. From plank, we're going to slowly push through to upward dog, bring my hips down to the ground, chest is up. I'm on my wrists. You can bring it down to your forearms. We do want pressure in the lower back. We do not want pain. Pressure's good, but if it's painful, bring it down to your forearms. Good, and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we're gonna bring it down to our tummies and then to our chest. Flat on the ground. Now we're gonna slowly push back, hinging in the hips to a child's pose, releasing the pressure from the lower back, stretching out the glutes, reaching our hands out in front of us, deep breaths. Good, slowly we're gonna push back to a plank position. From plank, we're gonna take one knee bent, bringing it through the hands, folding over the front of the thigh for pigeon pose. Deep stretch in the gluteus maximus. Good. Let's push back to plank and readjust. And then we're gonna take the opposite knee bent, bringing it through the hands. This is the alternate side. Folding over the front of the thigh, deep stretch in the gluteus maximus. Good, slowly we're gonna push back and readjust to a plank position. And from plank, we're gonna bring our knees down, sitting on our seat bones, drawing our legs out side to side in a straddled position. Both seat bones are gonna be on the ground, and we're reaching one arm over to the opposite toe. Getting a deep stretch in the side, my core is to my spine. Making sure that both my seat bones are pressed into the ground, they're not coming up. Good, and slowly reaching over and readjusting now to the other side. Now my left arm is reaching over to my right toe, gazing up to the sky, feeling an awesome deep stretch in my side. Good, slowly coming up, let the blood rush back, feels so good. Let's bring our knees together and then let's lay down on our backs, flat on our mat. Laying all the way down, now I'm taking one knee, so I'm gonna take my right leg up bent, and I'm going to take it and let it drop over the front of the body to one side of the room, and to the other side, I'm gonna reach my opposite arm and gaze over that arm. Getting an awesome stretch in my spine, in my hips, my lower back. Creating space in the lower back. Good. Slowly, I'm gonna bring that bent knee up, back to flat on my back, and I'm gonna release that bent knee to the ground, let it straighten out. And now I'm gonna take the alternate leg, the opposite leg bent, bringing it up. And again, I'm gonna cross it over the front and top of the body, let it slowly dip down to the side, taking my opposite arm, reaching it to the other wall, gazing over that arm, feeling a real twist. It's like a bender twister. It's an awesome way to create space in the spine, releasing pressure in the discs. So good for the lower back, so good for the hips. Good. Slowly bring that bent knee back up. Our backs are now flat on the ground. Releasing that knee, legs go straight. Now I'm gonna bring both knees up to the sky, and I'm gonna reach my hands to the inside of my feet. I'm gonna grip the top of my feet and bring my legs side to side, like an upside down straddle. And if I want, I'm gonna kind of rock side to side, giving my back, my spine, and my lower back a massage. Again, creating space in that back and stretching it out. It's easy throughout our days to create compression in our backs by sitting, the way we walk, lifting, the way we hold our purse, just about everything in life. So we gotta take the time, stretch ourselves out. Good, now I'm gonna slowly release my feet and bring them down to the ground. Leaning over to one side, I'm gonna push myself up. Bring both feet down to the ground. I'm gonna crouch over, stretching my Achilles tendons. So my feet close together, pressing my heels flat into the ground so that my feet are practically flat. And I'm crouched over. This is so important to stretch our Achilles tendons. You should feel the stretch over from the heel up the quad, or up the back of the legs. Good, slowly pushing my hips up to the sky, my feet are flat, hanging upside down in an upside down pike. Good, and one vertebrae at a time, coming up. Feels so good. Let's do some shoulder rolls, bringing our shoulders all the way up to our ears, and then pressing back, rolling them back towards the spine, up. and down. Working on our deep breaths. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more. Good. Let's cross one arm across the front of the chest for stretching the rotators and the shoulders. Good. Slowly release. Let's bring the other arm across the body, across the chest. Good. Release. Now bringing my hands behind me, interlacing my fingers. I'm going to slightly bend over, bringing my hands up to the sky. I'm getting a stretch in the front of my shoulders, those rotators. Hard. Good. I'm slowly come up, slowly releasing my hands. Nice job. Last stretch. Bringing one arm bent, putting pressure in that elbow, reaching behind the nape of my neck. I'm stretching out my triceps. Good. Slowly release. The other arm bent. Good. Good job. Slowly release. Nice work. Awesome job. High fives all the way around. Happy Friday, ladies. I love doing this with you. It's so much fun. Lots of love. I hope you have a really great weekend, and I'll see you soon.